Hello everybody and welcome on back to baseball here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean and every day at 6 p.m. you can catch a fresh game of baseball. Hopefully you enjoyed yesterday's different style of video, kind of cut up CPU games because that was the fight for the final NL wildcard spots. We now know that the Marlins and the Padres lock in those spots. We are actually back here on the 29th of September, awaiting me to advance the day so that we can get all caught up and up to date on what's happening. Today we're going to play the divisional round, but we don't know who we're playing just yet. So let's jump into the playoffs. Let's advance the day. Congratulations, the Mariners have finished the season 133-29, an .821 win percent, and won their division. You'll be taking on the winner of the wild card playoff game. The regular season has come to an end, and we have some league leaders. Luis Castillo, winning percentage, wins. Andres Munoz saves, Castillo, innings pitched, all kinds of stuff here. Your top batting average is Aaron Judge. Hits, Aaron Judge. At-bats, Pena, okay. Doubles, Mike Trout with 53. Ezekiel Duran, 13 triples. Do we have anybody on this list? We didn't really hit triples. Not great. Okay, 32, whatever. Home runs, Aaron Judge. Okay, Julio was in second with 45. Ribbies, runs, stolen bases, not us. Nowhere on the list is us. Base on balls, base percentage, slugging percentage, OPS. Aaron Judge all over the place. Castillo he's leads in wins. I was like, oh my gosh, there's someone really, really close to him. It's just Logan Gilbert. Look at that. 4 of the top 5. 5 of the top 6 places. Wins, losses, 1. Saves, 60 for Munoz. Castillo with an ERA of 1.08. Home run allowed, just 7 for Logan Gilbert. Castillo was all the way down in 6th with 15. Shutouts, Bailey Ober. Bryce Miller threw 3, which is good. 3 twins right there. Castillo, Gilbert, and Miller on in strikeouts, 305. Complete games, Gilbert in tie for first, along with Bryce Miller. Castillo, 24 innings pitched. 7 walks allowed, 7, 10, 17, 18. Those are all 5 of our starting pitchers. Wild. Whip, Mariners. Pitching WAR, 9.7. 5 Mariners. Batting WAR. Batting average. Oh, Julio's up there, 8.7. Julio again up there, 317. And I think that'll do it. Oh, Julio was here all as well with the 182 hits. So nothing too shabby there for us. Awards. Delivery Man of the Year, Andres Munoz. Cy Young Award, Luis Castillo. And American League MVP, Luis Castillo. So congratulations to them. Aaron Judge wins the batting title, reliever of the year. Rookie of the year, Evan Carter. Oh, previous winners. Got confused. I read the wrong thing. Hank Aaron Award, Aaron Judge. Corbin Burns, Gold Glove. Cal Raleigh with the Gold Glove. Ty France with the Gold Glove. Luke Raley with the Gold Glove. Hey, nice. Nice. Cal Raleigh, Silver Slugger, second place. Julio just behind Aaron Judge. That's a tough. That's a good trio of players right there. That's also a good trio of players right there. No, Alvarez, Silver Slugger, outfield, postseason MVP, and that'll do it for awards and all that stuff. So let's check the calendar. Actually, we can take a look here at the bracket. I'll even throw this up into the other screen. But Atlanta's taking on San Diego in the 4-5 matchup. St. Louis and Miami are the 3-6. Winners will play the Dodgers or the Phillies. We are awaiting the winner of Houston and Texas, I'm assuming. Baltimore and Los Angeles. If I can get Baltimore down into Minnesota and have one of those two teams knock each other out before getting to the next. I don't want to play Baltimore and then Minnesota in this, but we'll see. We'll see what happens as we jump into the calendar, and we will. I think this one. I don't think this one has any. Nothing there. Got a couple of games on the first. Sim through the date there, and then we will view today's games. Simulate that one. 14-5 Atlanta all over the San Diego Padres. And Houston takes game 1 3-1. Weirdly enough, I think they do all 4 on all of the days. This one, I don't know, for whatever reason, is broken up super weirdly. So I'm not 100% sure why that is. Where's my thing? So we have, it's kind of a weird wild card setup. Also, my headset might be dead. Is it dead? Yeah, it's dead. It's dead. Hold on. Well, here, while we'll do that, Los Angeles is taking on Baltimore. Wait, did I skip? Oh, what? Okay, so we'll sim that day, I guess. View today's games. Baltimore wins 4-3. They take a 1-0 lead. Atlanta with a chance for the short sweep. Ooh, they cannot get it done. 4-2, so that'll be a game 3. Oh, come on. That'll be a game 3 there. Houston and Texas. Houston with an opportunity for that short sweep. They can't do it. They get absolutely crushed. 10-0. 10-0. And Miami, St. Louis. Miami, they backed into the playoffs a little bit. They had a losing record going into the playoffs, but they do pick up a 4-3 victory there. So let's, I guess, simulate that day. And then we view today's games here. 10-3 and 10-4. Simulate that. Los Angeles. Ooh. 2-4-3 games there, and that's going to go to a game 3. That's interesting. That could be real good for me. Simulate there. Atlanta will advance in the National League. This one is a game 3 as well. Ooh, 3-2. Houston survives. They knock out 14 hits in that game for a 3-2 victory. And then Miami and St. Louis. Miami evens it up at 1-1. Right? Yeah. So Atlanta wins the series. Houston wins the series. I guess, did everything go to 3? There were no short sweeps here. That is wild. All right. Come on, Los Angeles. Oh, God. I think it'll do it correctly. I don't know why it doesn't like that. Los Angeles knocks out Baltimore. Let's go. Let's go. I don't have to deal with the Baltimore Orioles. Hell yes. Oh, that's what we needed. Miami and St. Louis. St. Louis takes out the Miami Marlins. And that is your wild card round. We can go ahead and simulate the Friday, and I believe we can take a look at today's games, or 10-5's games. St. Louis, Philadelphia, Atlanta, and Los Angeles. Let's go ahead and simulate these, and we'll get ourselves all caught up. St. Louis takes a 1-0 lead over Philadelphia. And Atlanta takes a 1-0 lead over the Los Angeles Dodgers. So that's an interesting start there. We, unfortunately, do have to deal with the Houston Astros here as we take a look at this bracket. Again, full camera. I'll mute my camera there for a second. Every wild card series went to 3 games. That is wild. Atlanta survives. The 4 beats the 5. The 3 takes care of the 6 in the West, or in the National League, excuse me. Houston, that's, I guess technically the Los Angeles Angels is an upset there. And then that sucks. So here's the big problem with the Major League Wild Card or how it stands right now. We should get Los Angeles. We should get the 6th seed Los Angeles. The lowest seed should come to us. and the higher seed should go to them. However, I do feel fairly confident against Houston, so we will see how that works out. Let's see. Let's check our completed transactions. The Braves have called up. I don't know why you're telling me that. Roster sent down in Class A. Shadden Peavy House sent down to the Travelers. Okay, since he failed or filled in something. Okay. Okay. So there you go. That's kind of your wild card simulation. I guess it's kind of a spoiler alert because the thumbnail would be who we're playing. Do I just cut it and just put up a little small video? I could do that. It wouldn't take very long to do. Probably not that big of a deal. It's not that interesting of a video by itself. It is 11 minutes of like a little bit rough on the edge or on the front side for the divisional round. What do I want to do? I said Tuesday. I guess we could just do, well, I guess I should have done this for, if I had thought it through, I should have done this at the end of the other video and just compiled that all together to get us set. That's okay. So we will be taking on the Houston Astros. It'll be Luis Castillo taking on Christian Javier as we get ready for ALDS game number 1. But we do have some other games that we can take a look at the simulations of. St. Louis and Atlanta, both road teams looking to go up 2-0. St. Louis does the job. Minnesota and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Los Angeles all over those Minnesota Twins. The Los Angeles Angels might be my postseason MVP right now because they've already taken out Baltimore and they take game 1 against the against the Minnesota Twins. Two of the more difficult teams for me to deal with, Minnesota and Baltimore. So that'll be interesting. Atlanta can't follow it up with another good game. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. They knock out 11 hits, but do only score 5 runs. Los Angeles, scores 10 on 9 hits by them to get them even at 1 game apiece. That whole description absolutely fell apart. And with that, we will jump in to game number 1 of the ALDS. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying baseball every day, 6 p.m. Pacific time, right here on the channel. As we jump in, and we'll go, it must be a Sunday. Yeah, we can go alternate one. That's fine. That's fine. Playoffs every day, 6 p.m. Pacific time, right here on the channel. We're just worried about the Seattle Mariners this time around. Usually I'd have a bunch of CPU versus CPU games, but I'm not super worried about it at the moment. Yeah. Julio's leading off. Everybody's resets. We're going to kind of go with our typical lineup here. I guess we can go Haniger there. The only thing that we could maybe... Oh, who do we have? So we have Zavala, Bliss, Moore, and Trammell. Interesting. Trammell on that bench. I like that we have Bliss as a righty option. Zavala, hopefully we don't have to use too much. Hopefully those off days in between the games, in between like the switches and stuff, that'll be helpful. But it's Division Series game number 1. You can check out the records there. 96-66, but they were no match for the 133-29 Seattle Mariners. It's a big deal. No, I didn't want. We're here in Seattle.
All right, the stage is set.
They gave us green flags. Really Let's go!
As this series gets underway, introductions wrapping up down on the field.
That sounds like super dumb, but I think they've had like just boring white flags in the past.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Game 1 of the American League Division Series.
You're going to give me a graphic?
It's the Houston
Oh,
Astros
God.
taking on the Seattle Mariners.
Okay, well, at least we're able to get it.
Joined
But
by my partner Chris Singleton.
I don't
John
love it.
Game 1 is
Whatever.
always critical in a
It's all good.
postseason series.
ALDS
Yeah,
game
this is
1.
when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
I feel
And
like
on the
when
visiting
we've
side,
played
starting
deep into the
pitching is
postseason in the
always the big
past,
key in a game
they
like
give the
this to
rally
keep the
towels.
series.
They're
Yeah,
plain
you need
white.
a strong
And that was a problem
performance
because
on
we
the
kept
mound.
playing the
That's the
Dodgers,
number
and the
one way to
Dodgers should
cancel out
have
the home
blue,
field edge we just
but it
mentioned.
was both teams had white rally towels for some
First pitch
reason.
coming your way next.
Let's see what we can do here in the ALDS best of 5.
About to get started here.
We'll have an off
Today's
day.
starting pitcher, Luis Castillo.
And then we'll jump into
Great
the
sinker.
best
Although
of
it's
7
not his primary pitch,
championship
it's really a pitch
series,
that he
which,
can go to.
Lord
Misses the
willing,
barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and
Lord
lets the defense
willing.
work behind him.
the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim will take care of the Minnesota Twins.
Okay, all set to go.
Fortunately,
Now
we
it's
shouldn't
gonna
have to
be
deal with their
Kyle
stupid batter's eye, but also, like, you know, don't want to count
The wind and the pitch.
on anything.
That's off
Okay, not a
the
great
inside
start.
edge. So we're off and running in game 1.
Fouled back.
Into center. Rodriguez makes the grab, one away.
Good start.
check out
One
the
of the things
Astros
that I
lineup.
usually talk about
A
when
tough
we get
challenge in
to
this one, an excellent arm on the mound, singing they're gonna have
when
to
we talk about
capitalize on their
Castillo.
opportunities.
He's your American
Yeah,
League
and they're not gonna
MVP,
get a
your
whole lot if he pitches
Cy
the
Young
way that
winner,
he's capable of
incredible
pitching.
record,
So
over 300
be ready to
strikeouts.
swing from the
We
first
have
pitch.
had
If you get
trouble
something straight,
with
man, you better turn on it.
his
And
location
here is
at
Jeremy
times.
Pena.
So hopefully we can dial that in nice and quick here.
First pitch misses. Castillo, a former MVP, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. One down, base is empty. Swing
A little
and a
too
miss.
slow
He
on
was
that
late. Strike 2.
bottom rotation. Fastball a little lower and a little more inside than I was looking for.
Towards first. Steps on first for the out.
It was a good start defensively.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
It is Yordan
He's
Alvarez.
got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That one
Man.
misses.
That is 3 straight 1-0
Two
counts
outs, base
here.
is empty. There's the strike.
And that absolutely, Yordan should have absolutely crushed that. Granted, that was my fault. Terrible pitch right there. Sometimes it feels like we just don't get into a good enough rhythm with Castillo early.
2 outs. Outside. And the count is 2-2.
Really? Okay, nice slider. Not
2-3
the
go
most,
Astros. So now the
not
Mariners
the best
offense gets to
location
go to work for
inning,
the
but
first time. We've got no score. This
okay.
is the American League Division Series on the show. And we're back.
Christian
And
Javier.
getting to start, Christian
He's already had
Javier. What do
7
you have
pitched,
on him?
7 innings
Well,
pitched
there are
in
gonna be a
this
lot of balls
this
in play.
postseason.
Because of the ground ball rate, important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
And stepping in
95
for
on
the
a
Mariners,
fastball,
Julio
slider at
Rodriguez.
82, a knuckle curve at 79, and a circle change at 88.
And a pitch. Just missed.
See if we can stay nice and patient here.
And a pitch. And that is cut on and missed.
That's just anticipating the wrong pitch there. Looking for a slider or a knuckle curve.
Slightly up, slightly in.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one misses. They're down 3-1. And that's ball 4.
Okay. A little surprised that was 5 straight fastballs. I was waiting for something off speed there. And if he hit some of those locations a little better.
Right through there for a strike.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And we're not very good at stealing on top of that, so.
1-1. Pitch out, but no action. Next pitch is outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
No bad swing. Late. Good. At least got a piece of it. At least we got a piece of it.
Inside, almost got him.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Runner takes off. Foul ball, and
that's fine. That's the only time I'm going to try that.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
A little anxious on that one.
And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but
that was strike 3. I thought that was going to be strike 3.
That's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Tried to check.
Yeah, too aggressive. Damn.
And he won around.
And we were late.
Just enough that time. Here comes a pitch. And fouled off. First and second, no outs. Here in game 1 of the ALDS.
It's a good take.
The crowd here's been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first inning lead.
At the belt and fires. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That misses, and it's 3-2.
This umpire has a very tight strike zone.
Cal Raleigh on deck for the ends. 3-2 now. That one is inside ball 4, and I mean, oh so close.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And now it's going to be Cal Raleigh. Bases loaded, nobody out here in game 1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Swing and a miss.
Got me with a slider.
And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. Luke Raley will hit next. Golden opportunity right here. Oh no, that got him.
It's gonna hit it a run. Let's go. Hey, if you had money on hit by pitch scoring the first run,
that's a painful RBI for the hitter.
And that one fouled off. And a pitch to the right side. Base hit. 1 run is in. The second one scores, and they're up by
Thank you,
3.
Ty France. We missed a grand salami, but I will take a 2-run single. That's fine.
That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Even if he gets out, he's still going to knock in a run.
2 on, 1 out. And up next for Seattle.
Gotta settle down here. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. We are not looking for a slider in that location.
I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Next offering upstairs.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Right side. Tucker on the move. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He's in to score the sac fly.
Hey, I will take it. I'll take it. No problem. No problem right there.
In this inning, these hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at bats out of this team right now.
Here's Luis Urias. He swings over the top there.
Yeah, that one dropped. Too committed.
And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
I'm going to step out here.
Himself now as he asks for time.
This is where we've had a little bit of trouble. Is he's thrown a couple pitches low in the zone. We've been looking up.
And he deals. And
okay, hey, at least foul it off. That's fine.
Swing
he got me with a slider.
Okay.
So we tag him for 4.
So they move out in front.
Weird inning. 4 runs, 1 hit.
Number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the Mariners 4.
I love that we were able to get the pop out. I love that we were the sacrifice fly. We got the hit up the line that probably would have scored at least 1 anyway. Probably not going to turn 2.
Especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those
there we go.
And that's not
first strike of first 0-1 count of the game for Castillo.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
1-2 now. Altuve waits. That one just
That's
misses.
a strike.
Most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. And another ball.
We're okay.
On the ground at first, and it goes just foul. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013.
I didn't think that was going to be called strike 3.
David Ortiz grand slam.
No, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought
sure
it'd be
where
called
this
ball,
is. A
but
little
either way,
annoyed
it's a
that
really nice pitch.
our pitches. I'm living on the edges here. There we go.
Urias to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. In there for strike 1.
For me, Boo, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind.
The throw in time to get him.
Oh, what? Come from behind what?
No runs,
is it a come from behind loss?
We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mariners 4 and the Astros nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom half of inning number 2. In now is the Mariners DH, Josh Rojas. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is
So
fouled
34
off.
34
I wouldn't get
pitches in
too
that first
pumped up
inning.
about that postseason extra base hit thing, Siggy. The all-time leader with 4 is Ken Holtzman, a pitcher, and one of his hits was a homer.
Yeah, Boog, I'm sure he was a position player, though, before he started pitching.
Okay, hey, I'll take that. We can't count on him throwing 30 pitches an inning, but I would like to see us try and stay as disciplined as possible. So I'd like to try and get a little more contact on the ball here in this this second inning, and that is a good start.
Maybe a 2-ball.
That
5,
fucking sucks.
3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, we've missed a slider with France. We've missed that knuckle curve with Julio.
Play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Here's the
Eyes got a little too big there.
J.P. Crawford. There's a swing and a miss.
That knuckle curve just way too early.
The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-1. Inside corner for a strike. Next offering upstairs. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. And it's in time for the
If I did not, I looked at the count right before that pitch came in. If I hadn't looked at it, I wouldn't have known that I had 2 strikes. I thought it was a 1-strike count, which means I probably would have let that one go. That is a disappointing.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Chas McCormick.
Disappointing follow-up inning, though not super surprising because we only knocked out 2 hits against the Athletics.
And that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
Swing and a ball popped up. And makes the grab. And there's one down. Jose Abreu up to hit. That's a slider for a strike. Abreu goes 6 feet 3 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The Astros down by 4. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just off the inside corner, 2-2. Hit on the ground
That
on the
one.
right side. Boots it. But plenty of time
We're good.
to
We're good.
recover,
Hey,
and
nice
that's the
recovery,
second out.
France. Nice recovery. Overpitched a couple of those. Just thinking a little too much about it.
2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Corey Julks. That's a strike. 0-1. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. So now 1-2.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. And that just misses.
Man, surface change just not getting it in the zone here.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the
Went
top
back
of
to
the
the
order.
same spot.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's
Twice.
0 for 1. Inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Bounce to the right. Polanco tosses the first. And that is the inning. So the Astros lead 1. They trail it here 4-0. Back in Seattle as we go to the last of the third. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. The line to kick the pitch. way high there. And that is ball one.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient.
There was no reason for us to swing. We're too late.
They're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Now time called at the plate. The pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line.
Damn
Makes
it.
the grab, one down.
Pretty okay contact on a couple of knuckle curves, and it's just gone to defenders.
For the Mariners. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ground ball Abreu.
Just early on it.
And he handles
Boy,
it
we are
himself for the
not
out.
seeing this well at all. We are very lucky to have 4 runs on the board.
For him and for his team.
And stepping in for the Mariners.
Rayleigh, unfortunately, has been cold, but we need him defensively.
Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Time
Step out.
for at the plate. Maybe
The
an attempt to break
fuck?
up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Here's a high chopper. Pena. In plenty of time to first. And the
Okay,
Mariners set down
frustration
1-2-3.
setting in a little bit
Going
here.
for
His
Seattle.
pitches are a
They lead
little
4-0.
more all over the zone. We are really falling for the circle changes and the sliders, which isn't surprising.
Game 1 of the division series. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena.
We have plenty of time to get into a rhythm here. Felt like we were seeing it really well in that first inning. We did get some beneficial calls. It's a weird first inning of this.
League average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
France steps on the bag.
France has been a busy man today. He has a couple of runs knocked in, and they keep going to the first base side. Alvarez, we want to pitch carefully.
Close but called a ball.
We also would, as we take a look at Ty France 2023 Gold Glove winner.
That one missed. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground to the left. And that chance handled. And he'll be safe at first.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer,
okay.
You're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the
There,
base
we got
hit.
the strike. The circle change is just not hitting the zone today.
Outside low.
We've had trouble with the slider as well.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
I can't believe that is strike 3.
2 gone.
No, you know that's got to be very
And
frustrating
again,
for this guy.
Castillo's
He knows the
just
strike
a
zone
touch
extremely
outside.
well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Bregman stands in with 2 away.
We're
as
throwing
he
these
takes the
pitches
ball.
well. I don't want to leave them too up in the
Alvarez, the runner
zone.
at first with 2
My
gone.
controller isn't even
Just
vibrating. That it's like, oh, we're on the edge here.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 2-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just misses with that one.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Getting
Swinging a
frustrated.
foul ball.
We are just missing spots.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's foul off to
Okay,
the right side.
Bregman,
Keeps
what are we
the
doing?
going.
You hearing the trash cans well today, you piece of shit?
And the righty deals.
Fuck you. You didn't hear that one, did you?
For a long time,
That was an abysmally long at bat. I hated that.
Mad at yourself after an at bat like that.
Yes, you can.
One left for Houston.
I'm mad about
They're
it.
down 4-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now for Seattle, Ty France. The line of the pitch. Not close to
Okay,
that
so
one.
34
And it's one
pitches
to
in the
go.
first inning, 16 in the following 2 combined.
He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
He is throwing the fastball more frequently than I'm anticipating.
Kicks and deals. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for
A little
2.
bit of contact swing on that one. Probably should have gone
Safely,
regular swing.
it's a double.
We missed
And
a
the second
slider
hit.
in the first inning with Ty France, but thankfully we were able to poke one through and score a couple of runs.
Just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously,
Ty France is not going to hit a
started with
triple,
this
but
already.
okay. Thanks, man.
So, man aboard. Now, Mitch Haniger drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Right through there for a strike.
That's fine. Okay, check swing,
Runner
no
in scoring
problem.
position,
No
nobody
problem.
out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That
1-1.
one misses, and it's 1-1.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Man at second. Swung on, belted. That's back
Go,
there.
baby, go. Go, baby, go.
Goodbye, home run.
Hey, that's
And they
what
had a
we're
pair.
looking
It's
for.
6-0.
Already
Just a
playing
little
with
more
the lead, and now they're
contact. It doesn't
celebrating
always
a
have to be the home run. I
They're
love
having
the
a
double
great
from
time
Ty
out there.
France. I love a little perfect contact swing. But that's what we want to see. Because even if that's double and just going second to home.
He's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here comes the skipper,
And we are getting into the
and we're gonna see a
bullpen.
pitching change
So it's
in
probably
this
going to be a
spot.
good thing that we
Christian
got
Javier
these
departs, and as he
got
heads for
these
the
runs.
dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Astros go to the pen, and here comes
Justin Verlander.
Well, they didn't
Okay,
get
well,
much length out of their starter in this
gross.
one, so they've got a lot
Three-time
of
Cy
outs to
Young
beat up
Award,
in that
award winner
bullpen.
2011,
I think they'll look for some
2019, and
length out of him
2022.
right here if they can get it.
Wild.
Luis Urias.
97 on a
getting ready to
fastball,
hit.
89 on a
Struck out
slider,
swinging his first
12-6
time.
curve at 80, and a circle change at 88.
And
Oof,
there's
got
the
me with a
strike.
circle change.
Verlander,
I was looking for that
a 1C Cy Young
fastball.
Award
We're good.
winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve,
Ball one.
and he works in a changeup. This one in the air, right field.
Unfortunately, an out.
Hauls
Okay,
it
hey,
in
we
for
saw
the
that
out.
one pretty
And
well.
there's one down.
Gotta trust myself a little bit more. You swing and miss at first one. A good take on the
Here's
second
Josh
pitch.
Rojas.
Does make me
1 for 1 with a
susceptible to being
single so
late
far.
on the fastball, even though we see it pretty okay.
On the corner for a strike.
It's all
No
good.
need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 0-1. Foul ball.
Circle change. We go back to back those. Yeah.
And the 0-2. Ball 1 there.
That was strike 3. Couple of those kinds of calls here in this one.
One down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
We got full
And
count.
another ball. Look to
go.
shorten
Yeah,
his swing
perfect,
that time,
perfect.
and it pays off.
Now batting, center fielder, Julio.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Not even close there. Now 2-0. Still only one out here in the inning. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Big swing and a miss. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it.
It's not what we're looking for.
The 2-2 on the way. Got him. 2 down.
Too late on that one. Again, just not anticipating the fastball.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. The 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Entirely too susceptible to those circle changes and 12-6 curves out of the zone.
The shortstop takes the ball. Rojas off the first with 2 away. Upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him looking. And that ends the
Throws me with a fastball.
Two
Just didn't know where he was going to go.
It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now, Yainer Diaz.
Yainer Diaz.
Castillo back to work. Rips one to right. And that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in safely. It's a leadoff double in the 5th.
I didn't anticipate that ball being that far off.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame. Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate.
And it's caught for the out.
I did not think that what? Okay.
Jose Abreu digs in now. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
What is his?
The Astros with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the 5th. To the right side. Sneaks through. Base hit.
This one's way offline.
Now a long throw home.
I'm a little confused as to how that dive didn't stop that. Okay, we need to get some arms up here. Santos and Spire, that's fine.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man.
I think we dove right over the top of it.
Let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Jokes stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
He went. It doesn't fucking matter because it's a goddamn strike. Why are you checking that he... Oh. Why are you checking that he went, man?
Just off the inside edge.
Oh. This is a pitcher, maybe I accidentally skipped through it, but this is a pitcher that we've had trouble with before.
In for a strike.
Where it's just one of those, like,
man at first, one away. Got him looking.
Where the fuck is your zone? I'm kind of okay. I'm glad that we got the call, but I'd like to see it more consistently.
Up next for the Astros.
He appealed to a check swing on a pitch that was obviously a strike.
2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
So these are the kinds of innings that I get a little worried about.
Righty to the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Yeah, cannot be stubborn here in the
pitch.
playoffs.
Foul
Fucking
ball,
Kyle
it stays
Tucker.
0-2. And ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
There's a swing and a drive. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Abreu coming home. Relay throw home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Julio has great arm strength, but we need to make sure that we... Oh, fucking fuck that shit. Like, thanks, I hate it. Like, what the fuck was that shit?
Back at T-Mobile Park, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman.
That is one of those innings that so quickly, in the past,
Swings and fouls
has so
off.
quickly turned to a deficit or a tie.
To like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Ground ball
And unfortunately for us, we've got a couple
and
of
he takes it himself for the out.
bad throws from Haniger. It's obviously not his fault. I'm the one
Here's
in the
the
red,
catcher,
but
Cal Raleigh.
Raleigh.
First pitch, and he just misses. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
Kicks and fires. Just
Nope, that's
missed. And that's outside. 3-2 now. Lifted in the air down the
bloop,
left side.
bloop, bloop.
And
Okay,
play on a
okay.
bounce.
I haven't had a lot of success at the plate with Raleigh lately, but
Now batting.
hopefully we can get him going a little
So
bit more.
digging in, Luke Raley.
Raleigh.
Really gets an RBI, being hit by a pitch with the bases loaded.
A swing and a
Too
miss, and that's strike one.
Too late.
Fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Next pitch is outside. Raleigh leads off first with one away. That one finds the zone. 1-2. And a curve is down and in.
That is a beautiful curveball.
Right-handed reliever. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And here it comes. And they'll do it again.
Well, surprised that I got a piece of contact on that.
To be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Next offering way off the plate. That one lifted to left.
That, unfortunately, I think would have been ball 4.
Pulls it in
It's
for the
a little
out.
tricky to tell with this guy's zone. I don't
And
know.
up next for Seattle, Ty France. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That clips the corner. Ball one there. This one in
Now,
the
we
dirt,
have had trouble with
and the
bullpen
runner
arms
stays
here.
where he is.
We have 6 off of their starter.
And a base hit.
Ty
Throw
France
stops the lead runner
is
at second.
absolutely
2
on fire.
and 2 out.
3 for
Everything came
3,
together
and
for
2
him.
of
Didn't
his
try
are
to do too
perfect
much
perfects,
with
I
it,
think.
just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
So 2 on with 2 away. Next to hit, Mitch Haniger.
Too late.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike 1. That's inside. And a good eye there.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Late on that fastball. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second.
Okay. Hey, contact swing. Slider in a pretty crushable part.
2 on, 2 outs. Stays
That's
alive.
fine. That's fine.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Mariners leave a couple. They lead it, though, 6-1.
It was never a strike. It wasn't even close.
And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. That one finds
Okay,
the
so we got to
zone.
get Castillo's confidence back
These
with his
fans have to
slider
feel good right about
and his
now. This
fastball.
series, not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings
Where
the
was
anxiety
that?
down a few notches.
What happened there? I didn't think that was that bad of a pitch. Whew.
Fly ball down the line. Raley sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that
Circle
catch
change
and
just
hold onto
has
it after
not
contact.
been there today.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Overpitched a little bit there.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And the pitch. Ground ball left side could be 2. Feed to second. That's 1.
Okay, hey,
Double
that's
play.
huge.
And that'll do it for the
That may be the second biggest
big
defensive play of the day. The first would be the throw out at home.
The bottom of the 6th.
Ooh.
It's the Mariners 6.
I wanted to try and get him through one more
Astros
inning. I
1.
didn't want to use too many bullpen arms. But I think 6 will probably be enough. It's not a save situation.
Bottom of the inning,
So it would
and
likely
stepping in for the
be-
Mariners, Luis Urias.
Who do we have up? Like a Santos, Spire, whoever's advantageous at the moment, which is Santos. I think they have 2 lefty at-bats, 2 lefty bats. So we can go Santos, Spire, Brash, maybe?
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That's in there. 0-1. The Astros have some action in their pen. Kendall Graveman getting loose out there. Montero also throwing. The 0-2. That one drilled left field. Alvarez ranging back.
Unfortunately, not enough.
Up against the wall and brings it in.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Rojas at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Next offering is down low.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. That one is upstairs. Rodriguez, a former Rookie of the Year, 23 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one is absolutely belted.
Go. Go, ball, go. Go, ball, go. Julio, opposite field, home run, let's go. Let's get that fucking run back. A couple of them have carried, it feels, out to that right field area. The Haniger 2-run blast was like that as well.
Velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Left field.
Yeah, that one wasn't good. But hey, a little 2-out damage. We get the 1 run. I think we just switch the pitchers anyway. Trust your gut. No fucking around. It's the playoffs. There's no reason. No reason to go, I can get him through 7. Who cares? Who cares? He already has the Cy Young. He already has the AL MVP.
New inning getting started.
We're good.
Now it's...
Thank you for your efforts. Santos, you're up.
They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot, Gregory Santos.
We're up by 6. It's a 3-batter minimum.
He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Zone is just a little rough. Has been all game, so it's not a surprise.
The pitch. There's the strike.
What?
95 of that one.
What?
Hit weakly on the ground. Urias.
The important part is that the only throws we've missed with Haniger haven't been costly. Maybe the run that scores, but I don't think it's anything worth worrying about, honestly.
And he grounds one to the right side. And 2 away.
We could take a look at it. It does have the replay vault, which is always helpful.
Now batting, the 7th.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Chas McCormick. Right
that is
down
a
the chute.
terrible fastball, or slider, excuse me.
First pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
And a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Hey, we're okay. We can give up a hit, no big deal.
His mechanics hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Abreu 1 for 2.
In the box again.
Did get thrown out at home, which was a little surprisingly aggressive, but also like I'm surprised that the relay.
That's a little high.
Too close for
the relay
me
worked.
to take that 0-2 fastball, but For whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat.
Called strike 3 and a
He's
fastball
still
under
in
the
the
zone.
at-bat.
So the
As
Astros
strike
lead
3
one. They're
crosses
down
the plate. Hey,
7-1.
still at the... Okay, he's up. Still in the at-bat? No. Okay, so we've given up 7 hits to the Astros, and we've weathered their storms. That's good news.
Kendall Graveman.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Sinker at 97, slider 89, four-seam at 98, circle change at 90,
Here comes
off the
the
curve at
pitch.
84.
That one missed.
That is just too aggressive. There's no reason to even look at that. Do the Rosarina. Just step out of the box.
And a pitch. And that's outside. And that's
Just
ball
lean
2.
out. No.
And another ball. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one finds the zone. And a count is 3-1.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So
That's the rhythm we need to get back into. No swings at anything dumb. We did kind of tap the A button, give a little hesitation there.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Polanco coming around third. He scores. It's 8-1.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now for Seattle, Luke Raley. Missed with a changeup.
Outside.
1-0. That one fouled off.
I thought I was going to drop
The
just
Mariners
a little
up
bit
big
more.
in this one.
We were
Here
still
in the
late on
late
it, so.
stages of game 1. Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Man at second.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th.
And a
Ooh.
swing and a miss. And
That
that's the first
slider.
Stood absolutely
Opposite
no
hand
chance on that
slider has
right
been
there.
getting me
I don't mean to
all
laugh, but that's a tough
day
one. I mean,
long.
pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you
thank
recognize
God,
the spin
foul.
early and you spit on it.
Started after it, tried to hold
It's a bad
up.
check
Now
swing.
looked to
Thankfully,
first,
we got
and
it,
held
but-
back according to Rusty Valentine.
Yuck.
Righty delivers. That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And now
Stop
before
out.
the
Those
1-2,
sliders.
time is called at home plate.
Those fucking sliders.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One and 2 here. In the air, left field. Into the dive, and he got it.
Damn it.
He takes a huge gamble right there. If that ball gets by him, the run scores easily from second, and the hitter maybe ends up on third. But a great job, excellent focus on the dive, and he
Just right when I said
on that one.
no way Ty France is going to hit a
Now it's the
triple.
right fielder, Mitch Haniger. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Right through there for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders.
Fucking slider,
to get this
dude.
hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man.
I mean, that's just good.
We look
That's a
ahead
good
to
pitch
inning number
sequence.
8. It's
Slider,
the Mariners
slider.
8 and the Astros
Just
1.
crank it up and rip it fastball.
Back in Seattle, we go to the 8th. Now here is Corey
So it's the number 9 hitter. So we're going to get Santos through one more at bat.
Back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Then we will bring in the lefty, and then we will figure out what to do after that.
Down on strikes. And
Chef's
away.
kiss on that circle change. Hell yeah.
Back to the top of the.
You're going to bring in Spire.
On the pitch here. He's in
It's
the
a
game
lefty,
with the
a
bases
righty,
empty.
and then another lefty. So even if he gets both outs, we can still use him in the 9th with the lefty advantage. So we're good. And it's Yordan Alvarez, so instead of being like a, what was it, like a 99, he's like a 98 and a 98.9.
First offering, and it just misses. The Astros with a lot of ground to make up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Urias slings to first.
Okay,
and
good start.
Tucker is retired.
Good start.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jeremy.
2 outs, base is empty. Jeremy Pena, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike.
And we don't have anybody in the bullpen here.
Next offering in there for a
That was
strike.
a great-
And that's strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
This one high in the air
Julio?
to left center.
Julio.
Brings it in for the third.
Julio, let's go.
New pitcher on here, Rafael Montero.
Number 47,
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
leading up.
Here's the third baseman, Luis
The third
Urias.
baseman.
0 for 3.
98 on a
2
4-seam
flyouts and a
fastball. The circle
strikeout.
changes at 90. Sinker at 97. Slider at
And
90.
he deals. And that misses
There's a
off the outside
slider.
edge.
Okay, so we have a lefty on the mound at the moment. I think we can warm up Brash. Maybe Swanson. We'll make a decision from there.
And a 1-0. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter.
Hey, we were right there.
Before you recognize what it is, and that's
We
what
were
leads
right
to the
there.
strikeout.
So Julio will get another crack at it.
Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. He's already homered here in this one. There's a strike.
1 for 3, a couple of runs.
Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Home run.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there. That one's going to land not so much here, but here.
A 2 for 4 day. Let's fucking go. In some of our previous playoff appearances,
No doubt
we have had trouble getting our stars to give us the runs. The runs that we need. Not the other runs. We need Julio. We have Ty France rolling. We need to get Raleigh rolling. Really got a ribby on a hit by pitch, which is always good.
The odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Wait, what are those seats? Why were there people back there?
J.P. Crawford.
I was making fun of the Los Angeles Dodgers people.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Why were there, hold on, why were there hands? Hang on, hold on. We have to do it, we have to investigate. Oops. Why were there hands? Are there people? There's people back there. Are there people back there? No. Maybe? That looks like a hand. What? Huh. I mean, it doesn't, from this angle, it doesn't look like there are people back there, but that replay sure seemed like there were people stuck behind that sign. Okay. 9-1 here. Bottom of the 8th. We're getting a little too loosey-goosey.
That one ripped right center field. Goodbye, home run.
Never mind. We're fine. We're fine.
They go
We're
back
fine.
to back, and they add a run. It's 10-1. That's
We're
their
fine.
4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
3 solo shots and a 2-run blast. So we have 9 runs, 5 via the long ball, 3 via the small ball, and then 1 via hit by pitch.
Confidence just continues to grow.
The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Dylan Coleman.
Number 66.
And we're getting some runs off the bullpen. That is good news.
2 outs, nobody on. Jorge Polanco.
Those were
up
both,
next for
I
the
believe, 2-out
Mariners.
damage.
First pitch just misses.
So Dylan Coleman's coming in here. He throws a 97-mile-an-hour four-seam, a slurve at 83, and a cutter at 92.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. And there's a ball. Way inside, and that hit him.
Yeah, that got me.
Starting
What the
on
hell?
out there on the mound. He's giving up a few hits. Now he's hitting guys. He's got to find a way to compose himself, or he's not going to be out there much longer.
Raleigh stands in now and watches.
It's a good
strike
take.
1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Presley, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. 0-1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Polanco leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And now 1 and 2.
Holly almost got hit. He hadn't thrown the fastball. Everything was right on the edge. We got that weird strike call for strike 1, and it just kind of goofed with me there. But that's okay. 2 solo shots.
We go to the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. The pitch.
Nice quiet Nepal. We're
the lefty
on
lights
to
up the radar gun. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball still 0-2.
I'd love to get him to just swing and miss at something.
And a pitch. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
On to France. 1 up, 1 down.
Couldn't get good. Like, I could not avoid his bat. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and bring in. We'll go ahead and bring in Swanson.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Eric Swanson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should.
We didn't use him too much in the regular season. I don't want to try and. I would like to try. What? I want to try to avoid. Oh my god. Some of our higher rated arms. Though this was a mistake because I forgot his primary pitch is a fucking splitter, and I hate the splitter. What? Okay, I'm done. I'm done throwing fucking balls.
Just off the outside edge.
I'd like to throw them for real now.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is downstairs.
Okay.
Strike 1.
Boy, that was.
That's to third. Urias.
Not good. Not good at all. Jose Altuve should have absolutely crushed that fastball.
So they're down to their final out. Now a chance for Alex Bregman. Slider for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. This could end it. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a double.
Not a good pitch. Not a good pitch.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Digging in, Yainer Diaz. Fastball for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Way out front for strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Off the plate,
And that's outside. Now 1-2. Right through there, got it. And that'll do it.
Okay.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game 1 to set the tone.
This is a good win. 10-0 win. It was a weird first inning. I thought we saw the ball the best We saw the ball the best during that first inning where we did score 4 runs. We get the hit by pitch. We get a 2-run single from France, and then we get the sacrifice fly from Haniger. We settled down a little bit. We do end up putting 6 more runs on throughout this game. These are the kinds of games that I do worry about a little bit because we are typically set up for a pretty steep drop. We have had trouble when we score bunches of runs, especially in double digits, matching that in game number 2. Hopefully, we can do something similar to what we did today. We don't have to get 10 runs, but what I'd like to do is, even if we give up hits, we survive the bleeds. We threw a runner out at home plate. We were able to pick up. We were able to give up a run and kind of just let it go. We survived 8 hits. We're not always going to get those bounces. We're not going to get that luck every single time, but I would like to take a commanding 2-0 lead in this series. That first inning was really important. We drew walks to get on base, and we were able to cash in a bunch of those runs. So that is fantastic news. Christian Javier is your it's your loser, sorry. 3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 3 strikeouts. He gave up 3 walks. I believe all of them in the first inning. Then we were swinging a little bit too much, but he did have a better feel for some of his pitches. He gives up 6 earned in the outing. Luis Castillo, he picks up his first victory of the postseason. 6 innings pitched, 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, no walks, 1 earned on his line. And Julio is your player of the game, which is a little surprising. He did go yard twice. He scores 3 runs, both home runs, were solo shots. Ty France was 3 for 4. He was huge and hugely important for us. He had a double. He knocked in a couple of runs. I'm getting choked up thinking about it. He also scored a run. Haniger was 1 for 3 with a home run. He ended up knocking in 3 while scoring 1, including one of those ribbies on a sac fly. J.P. Crawford 1 for 4 with a home run. He scored twice. So that will do it. We can breathe a bit of a sigh of relief. We pick up game 1 against Houston. We see that Minnesota is down in their series as well. And that is where we will leave things today. Actually, we'll advance today. Hunter Brown is 0-1 with an 11.25 ERA, taking on George Kirby, who has not pitched yet because we are the number 1 seed. If we take a quick look here at the bracket, I'll throw this back into the full screen so it's easier to see. Houston down 1-0. Los Angeles has a 1-0 lead over Minnesota. The series between Atlanta and Los Angeles is tied, and St. Louis is up on the Phillies 2-0. They can look for a sweep, I believe, tomorrow from today. So we're here. The 8th is when they would be able to do that, and then it'll be that all-important Game 3 for Los Angeles and Atlanta. For more Seattle Mariners baseball, as we work our way through the postseason, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell. You can subscribe right over here where the gameplay is. The bell is down below if you'd like to be notified when I post new videos. You have a big playlist here of every MLB game that I've played from February, whatever it was, all the way up until now and through the end of the season. So check that out. And this morning's video up there, which is another 2K card pack. So enjoy that. I haven't recorded it, so I don't know what it's like. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll see you tomorrow for Game 2 of Mariners Astros. Good night, good sports, and go Mariners. Have a great rest of your night.